But I'm honored to follow my predecessor, who was so instrumental in getting Silicon Valley Talent Partnership up and running. We have all really felt some sense of shame, for a lack of a better term, that here we are in Silicon Valley, a valley of such wealth, of such innovation, and yet thousands of our neighbors go to bed hungry every night. There is some shame in that. At the same time, we know there's extraordinary opportunity for us here in Silicon Valley to be a model for the rest of the world. And no better way to do it than to convene the bright minds and people who have been working very hard on this challenge for many, many years, as I see Kathy Jackson here, the Second Harvest Food Bank, Pancho Guevara, Sacred Heart. So many people have dedicated their lives to ending hunger and combating poverty, and we are grateful that you are here with all of us as we try to find a way forward. I also want to thank many others who've been working hard on this problem. Adita Cruz with Martha's Kitchen. There's Adita, thank you. Ewell Sterner over at Team San Jose, who's been really instrumental in helping to launch the Waste No Food app, which is fantastic. Joe Zintek over at the City of San Jose. We recognize that there is a recycling issue at the heart of this challenge, particularly a challenge in which 40% of our food is wasted. We would much rather be seeing that food eaten, as my predecessor mentioned. It is also the case that food, when it sits in a landfill, is both taking up space and emitting greenhouse gases. And we know we can do better. So we appreciate the engagement of our recycling team at the City of San Jose. Certainly want to thank Leah King. I want to thank also the folks over at the Health Trust, who just came out with a report a couple of weeks ago, really focusing on the geographic dimensions and the demographic dimensions of hunger. And I think working with all of us together, we can make great things happen. I know that this doesn't come easily. This is not something that folks just thought of starting to work on. This is going to take an awful lot of effort over a committed period of time. And I know that people in this room are committed to stay with it. But at the same time, we need to welcome those who are coming in with new ideas. And I just saw outside Kern Sudhar, who was a teenager when he developed the Waste No Food app as a high school student. I think that provides us certainly a strong example of what we can do when we open source a problem like this one, when we invite new ideas in, an idea in this case that is actually taken off with great results. I know that we have a vision for ensuring that we can end hunger here in this county, and that vision would enable us to end hunger by 2020. And it has to be through more than simply finding a better way to distribute food, although that is critical. That is certainly the critical path. But it has to also engage us in finding ways to ensure that every family in this valley is self-sufficient, that can earn a wage that enables them to afford not just food, but housing and health care and all the other necessities of our valley. And so we recognize that this is a critical endeavor that we're a part of, but there's a much greater endeavor we have, and that endeavor is combating poverty. And so we will be doing the hard work certainly today and in the months ahead, but keep in mind we've got an even bigger elephant to eat in this case. We'll eat this elephant one bite at a time. We won't take it all in one bite, but I'm confident that working together we can make it happen. So thank you to Joint Venture, and thanks to all the people in this room.